all day. Let's take a look at your deck list. Let's start with Potwasher. What have you brought for us today?
Oh, this is a very primitive Giant Chimera deck from early in the expansion.
I love it. I love it.
The original creator of this deck is Asia from Team Disastra, a teammate of mine, and we were actually considering bringing this to tournament very early on, but you can see like Pure-Hearted Singer, Summon Snow, there's some like interesting card choices in there. I haven't really updated it too much, kind of on purpose. I didn't, it's not like completely an uncompetitive deck, so.
Well, I think this deck is
I
great.
left it as.
This deck is something that I was playing at the beginning of the ladder this season with just Giant Chimera and no other followers because I wanted that to be the thing that I got. I think this deck is actually pretty cool, and I definitely can't wait to see it play.
All right, let's take a look at Prepcoin's deck here. Prepcoin,
He's
it's the
back.
return.
He's
it's the
back.
return. This time, the question is, will Prepcoin play the
Will
support
you play
cannon?
the support cannon this time? That's what we're waiting to see. Prepcoin, talk to us about this list.
Yeah, apparently I angered the RNG gods last time if I had the chance to play. So this time around, I get support cannon. I'll play it. I mean, it's for charity, right?
That's what it is.
You're gonna drop it. What are there any new additions to the support cannon deck that you think are going to increase your chances of success here?
There are a few things that kind of buff support cannon. I mean, in rotation, the meta is already slower, so it gives support cannon more of a chance. It's like almost already a viable ladder thing. But in addition, the option of Darksaber Melissa is really good because it's a nice recovery tool because you naturally lose tempo after you drop support cannon on 5. So Melissa kind of catches you back up there. And Frontline Cavalier is also nice because she's essentially a commander floral fencer, and she also has a bit of life gain, so that kind of helps you get to late game.
And Roland seems pretty well positioned right here.
Oh yeah, Giant Chimera's gonna get stuffed. Oh my gosh, Prepcoin, you might just win the rematch here.
We'll see.
I like this deck. I think Prepcoin has some very well thought out tools in the deck. So let's have some smack talk, Prepcoin. What are you gonna say to Potwasher here?
Well, you beat me the first time. May the best player win. Revenge.
Oh my gosh.
Revenge. That little subtle.
The little stab there.
Revenge.
Potwasher, what about for you to Prepcoin?
Yeah, this should be a pretty close game. It could really go either way. It really depends on like the sword, how much tempo they can gain, and whether they can drop the support cannon down safely. And yeah, my deck doesn't have a lot of followers to block support cannon damage, so we might actually see a lot of damage coming in from
All right,
the support
Potwasher.
cannon procs.
We need some smack talk though, not just an hour. What's the smack talk? What's the smack talk?
Yeah.
He's into the match.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just like thinking about my mulligans.
Oh man.
All right, no smack talk.
I'll
for
play my
Potwasher.
best. I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Should be
Well,
an exciting game.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
Best of luck to both players. Let's get this match started and see which comes out on top, the Giant Chimera or the support cannon.
That's right. And remember, guys, if the conditions are met, and we'll be calling them out as we see them, and if we miss them, I'm sure Aya will catch them for those packs.
Yeah, and remember, just as a reminder, the mulligans, if there's a player who doesn't mulligan, doesn't kind of swap out any of his cards, then that's one trigger, and then we might see this over 10 damage in one shot. Giant Chimera can
definitely do that.
5-follower board clear. Now, that's going to be tough because Prepcoin is going to have
Support
maybe the
cannon
support cannon
or Durandal. Yeah.
So we'll see that. The spell damage finisher, maybe. Milled cards, possibly.
That might happen with the Giant Chimera deck.
Yep. And then finishes with an evolution orb remaining.
That could also happen this game.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, here we go. Straight into the match. Swordcraft versus Runecraft.
With our mascot Happy Pig, as always, because today is a happy day.
Oinky. Oh, wow. Wow, it was just right there.
And yeah, it's just in the opening hand. So they matched up. You know what? Our guys are on top of it today. they know the future.
Yeah, they've foreseen. So what do you even mulligan as Potwasher here?
So I think Potwasher needs to hard mulligan for either card draw or Giant Chimera. That's kind of what his goal is.
He
or
got
board.
pretty good. I mean, he got the card. He got the runner-up option, right?
Yeah, what's interesting is that he chose to keep the Silent Laboratory, and I think that's very specifically because he's running 3 concentrations. He wants to draw 4 cards immediately so he can have the best chance of drawing it.
Yeah. Also, like he mentioned, there's few things that actually place anything onto the board. And so that'll be one of the options.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thought. You're playing against a Swordcraft deck. You need to be able to manage followers in the early game, so a nice 2-drop will help with that. Otherwise,
Here
this
it
Happy
comes.
Pig might be dealing, like 50 damage by itself.
The Happy Pig has other reasons to be happy.
That's right. You know what? Every day a pig lives and doesn't get turned into bacon is a happy day.
Happy for the pig, not very happy for bacon lovers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a special place for bacon lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite restaurant to go to if you want to eat something bacon?
Restaurant for bacon. I don't eat a lot of bacon.
You know, there are some
I
people who are
think
very
home-cooked.
fanatical about it.
I think home cooked is always
Yeah?
the best because
Yeah.
you get to do it your way.
That's kind of how I like steaks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is home grilled? What
Yeah.
is the term for steaks?
Grilled,
Grilled.
or I mean, you can
Grilled
cook them many
steak. You
different
can
ways.
have, there's
Yeah.
a lot of ways to prepare steaks. Make steaks.
That's right.
Make,
Yeah,
yeah.
make steak, home steak.
Yeah. Mistake.
Whoops, throw that one in the garbage.
Too
That's
many.
definitely happened to us before.
Too many mistakes.
All right, so it looks like no Giant Chimera yet for Potwasher. No way to tutor for it either. So it looks like he's going to have to play the tempo/board control game for a little while against Swordcraft, which is exactly where you want to be if you need to deal with it. But that support cannon might be an issue over time. Yes,
Yeah.
you can deal with the board, but the commanders get more value over time the longer that support cannon is in play.
Oh man, Prepcoin's deck is pretty good. it's pretty good.
And he's got the Cinderella now too for some combo action.
Yeah. Incidentally, talking about the new expansion, with the new expansion now comes new rotation, right?
Yes.
And we already see some cards that we'll have to wave farewell to, like Albert.
Yep, Albert's going bye-bye.
Yeah. I think many tears will be shed.
I don't think any tears will be shed. I think Albert leaving is good stuff.
It could be happy tears.
You know what? I think the biggest thing about the expansion when it hits isn't going to be the new cards. The new cards are going to be great and they're going to be exciting to watch out for. But the entire context of the way we play the game is going to change. That
Some
will
big
include the
expansions are
new
rotating
cards.
out.
Yeah. So many big things are rotating out. The way we usually end games or even fight through the mid game is just kind of going away. And new elements are going to be brought in. So we don't even really know how Swordcraft is going to finish games anymore, right? We don't know how things like Dragoncraft are going to finish games anymore. So it might just be that they do completely different things that we're not used to. So I think that's the most exciting thing that's going to happen.
Yeah. It's going to be support cannon.
Yeah, and I guess to go alongside of that, the new cards will be the ways you do that, so that's why they are exciting, but that's a small part of the big picture.
Yeah. These are some of the pains of playing RuneCraft in any capacity. Do not get your Giant Chimera yet. That's really what Potwasher is banking on. But remember, again, spell boosting becomes easier as long as you have the card draw and can maintain those spells in hand. As you get to the higher play points, you spell boost much quicker.
Absolutely correct. And these Chimeras are going to be instrumental to take this board back over. But again, that support cannon is down. Prepcoin did us proud and played it out on turn 5. And I think that is actually the proper choice against this deck. So
yeah, you have the tempo advantage. You've already done damage to face. This is very difficult for Potwasher to mitigate.
that's right. And he's going to have to just put up some wards just to mitigate something because he knows that support cannon is going to be online. But of course, it makes all of his plays a little bit worse because his followers could just end up going to the bin, getting out of there.
Yep. Very likely that this game will end and Potwasher will still have evolution orbs available.
Yes,
So that,
yes.
That could be a giveaway.
That could be a giveaway.
Aya Senpai sitting there and watching, making sure that you guys get your codes. Oh, he's got 2 different Albert arts. Nice.
I think most players put it all 3 in because there is 3.
Yeah.
There's a nice little
Do one of each. Yeah.
a nice little achievement to be gained.
Oh God.
So good.
That's what he was talking about.
So
the support cannon into the Dark Saber Melissa.
And
Look at
how is
that.
this even dealt with?
Yeah. That's
Prepcoin takes a much deserved stretch there after playing that one.
Oh,
That by itself might just be the nail in the coffin.
I don't know, because spell damage is you have to play both your followers, I guess. Hey, there's that boy.
There's that boy. A little late. Has to play the ward, but of course, as we know, there are commanders in the hand.
Yeah.
Prepcoin.
Support cannon is pretty good. in this case.
And I think Potwasher's in this place where he's kind of either way here.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
I am Thunderous Fury.
I am Thunderous Fury. Bop.
Bop.
And
Yeah.
here.
And one
Yeah.
more turn here for Potwasher.
uh-oh.
And as much as I like
Okay.
this deck,
Oh, he didn't spend his evil orb.
he did it.
There's
That's a
a giveaway.
giveaway.
There's
That's a
a
pack
giveaway.
for somebody.
Oh man, he could have denied us the giveaway too. He could have just
He could have.
let that rock, evolve and then concede. There
You
it
never
is.
know.
I think it was tough. I think Prepcoin had a very good deck in that.
That
matchup.
was support cannon into Darksaber Melissa specifically was just like I gotta imagine Potwasher just looking at that board going, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I mean.